Hi boys and girls. I thought today I would show you a math game that you can use to practice your basic math facts: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now if you're in my classroom, you know how to play this game already. We call it countdown. But obviously if you don't have the game board at home, I thought of another way that you can play it. So I took a deck of cards, and if you don't have cards, you can just cut up little squares of paper, and each person playing needs the numbers 1 through 10. So if you're using a deck of cards, you need to use the ace for the number 1. And then you can just put in front of you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each person who's playing needs number cards 1 through 10. Again, you can use a deck of cards, or you can cut the numbers out on a little squares of paper. You also need 2 dice. So the first thing you're going to do is roll the dice. Okay? And I got a 6 and a 3. So I could add 6 plus 3 equals 9. 6 minus 3 equals 3. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. And 6 times 3 is 18, so I can't use multiplication on this one because I don't have a card that's an 18. So I can pick any one of those math facts and flip that card over. So I'm going to do 6 divided by 3 equals 2. I'm going to take my 2 card and flip it over. Then it's the next person's turn. Okay, that person got a 5 and a 4. Okay, again, 5 plus 4 is 9. 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 times 4 is too big, and 5 is not divisible by 4. So they have to do either 9 or 1. So let's say if that person's playing, they decide they want to use 5 minus 4 is 1, they're going to flip their 1 card over. Okay. If you're using a deck of cards, you can have 4 people play. If you're making the cards, you can do as many as you want. Okay, I got a 2 and a 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2, but I can't do that because I already flipped it over. 2 minus 1 is 1. I'm going to flip my 1 over. Okay. Now this person got 5 and 4 again. They already did 5 minus 4 equals 1. So now they're going to do 5 plus 4 equals 9. So you're going to keep going back and forth, and each time you're going to be flipping cards over. Okay? So let's say the game's gone on and I now have a bunch of my cards flipped over, and whoever I'm playing with, they have a bunch of their cards flipped over. So now when I roll my dice, I might get something that I can't do. Okay? All right, so this time I got 3 and a 1. I could do 3 times 1 equals 3. But if that was already turned over and I only have my 5 and my 9 left over, well, I can't do anything because 3 times 1, 3 minus 1, 3 divided by 1, and 3 plus 1 aren't going to equal 5 or 9. So I lose my turn and it goes to the next person. Okay? They got a 5 and 5, which equals 10. They could flip it. Now, this is where it gets fun. If I roll my dice and I get a 5 and a 6, okay, what does 5 plus 6 equal when I add them together? 5 plus 6 equals 11. If you get an 11, you get to pick somebody that you're playing against, and they have to flip all their cards back over and start over again. So now all their cards are flipped over, and I only have 2 cards left to win the game. So the winner is the first one that flips all their cards over, okay? So then they would have their turn because I just made them flip all their cards over. Oh no! Look what they got. They got a 6 and 5, so I would have to flip all my cards over. And now the game's starting all over again. Now, if you're playing, okay, and let's say you both have a bunch of your cards flipped over, and you roll the dice, okay? Let's say I get a 6 and a 6. What does 6 plus 6 equal? Well, if 6 plus 5 equals 11, 6 plus 6 is going to be one more. That's 12. If you roll a 12, you have to flip all your own cards back over and start all over again. Okay? So again, you keep playing, taking turns until one person has flipped all their cards over, and that's the winner. So I hope you enjoyed playing Countdown, And if you don't have someone to play with, you really could just play by yourself. See if you can beat it and get all your cards flipped over. Have a great day. Bye.